Hey guys, it's Dr. Masud. And you guys probably already know, I'm a pretty motivating guy. But I got to tell you that a lot of times when you go see a doctor or you go see a trainer or a person that's in business, anything that you ever do, you got to understand a lot of people will do a lot of motivation. But I want to make sure that you understand that motivation is not enough. It is not enough to make a difference in people's life. You can't be just motivated. See, if I got my patients, for example, motivated, I got them inspired to do something great for their health, and I told them, that you got to eat right, you got to exercise, you got to do this, and they're all fired up when they leave, but then they don't have the tools on what they're motivated about. They're going to forget and they're going to lose their motivation because there's no changes in their differences in their life. And so I've got to give them skills. And so I have to give them maybe certain diets. Not every diet's right for everybody. Based on your genetics, there's a lot of factors: food sensitivities, food allergies, food timing, your activity level. There's a lot of variability on what's right for you from your diet perspective, and realistically what you can do. And if you need to lose weight, if you don't need to lose weight, how much protein, there's a lot of factors there. So I've got to give them skills. I've got to give them the tools. Then exercise. Not everybody needs to lift weights or exercise or yoga or stretch or a certain way. Everybody has different body types. And so I've got to look at and assess that particular patient where they have a muscle imbalances. Are they stronger? Are they weaker? Are there certain areas that are tight? Are there certain areas that are not firing correctly? So we've got to look at those muscle balances. So I've got to give them the skills for that. So the point is this, guys. See, it doesn't just apply to health. It applies to your life. So you could give somebody a pep talk and get them really motivated. Maybe it's an employee, maybe it's your kids, maybe it's your spouse, and you're giving them a motivational talk and they're fired up. But then if you didn't give them the tools, you didn't give them the skill set, that energy is going to go away. But what's interesting is once you start giving people skills, when they start developing, they start getting more confident in what they're doing and they actually start getting results, then they get actually more motivated. So the point, what I'm trying to tell you, is motivation's not enough. Motivation does feel good and people like listening to it and watching it on YouTube, but it's not enough. You got to give people practical tools, give them skills, give them small wins and victories so that they have the skill set and they start developing, and then what you'll find out, ultimately, they'll be very motivated. And what's really nice about that, once they get the skill set and they got the motivation, now they can also infect in a healthy way everybody else that they're encountering with, because now they can train people to do those skill sets which they own. Now they're permanently motivated. All right, guys, hope you got a lot out of that, of motivation and skill set.